At the recent Pennsylvania version of the Dirt Rag Dirt Fest, we saw a lot of what you'd expect. Vendors selling bikes, accessories for bikes, and clothing for people who ride them. Then there was this guy. Anthony was repping a little something to enhance many riders' other favorite pursuit, beer. If you enjoy fresh beer, and you seek it out at breweries or your local draft serving store, you're likely to own or at least have seen a growler. Growlers come in many shapes and sizes, and in materials ranging from glass to stainless steel to plastic. And they serve an important purpose. They let you take your fresh beer with you from where you purchase it. Lately, the Growler has entered the scene too. Essentially a 32-ounce can of beer packaged on site at the brewery. Growlers give the consumer the portability of the growler, but with a longer shelf life. Growler versus growler is a discussion for another day. For now, let's just say both have a common limitation. Once you pop the top, the clock starts ticking on how long the beer will stay fresh. You pretty much need to drink all the contents in one session. And then along comes DrinkTanks and their Keg Cap accessory, making it possible to growler up your favorite beer, and more important, keep it fresh and serve it like it's coming right out of the keg. Anthony gave us some of the details about the container.
It's a silicone seal. That's the inside.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
It's just a double wall stainless, vacuum sealed, 18.8 food grade stainless steel. It's pretty solid, but yeah, this top alone will hold 60 psi, which is, I don't know, 40 more psi than a standard bottle, like a capped bottle will hold. That holds about 20 to 24, and even like a screw top growler is going to hold right around 20 as well.
Cool.
So this will, technically it's almost 3 times as much pressure.
And you thought PSI was just about tires. Of course we asked for a demo, but first we had to wonder,
unfortunately, I only have Natty Bo in here, so it's nothing worth drinking.
What? Natty Bo?
It's a beer.
You're demoing this awesome vessel designed to port and serve the best beers, and for your demo, you're using Natty Bo?
It's a beer.
Yeah, but you dressed it up.
I did. Yeah. Yes. I don't drink Natty Bo on its own.
Yeah.
What did you call that again?
Oh, Maryland Margarita.
Yeah. Which
Old
is?
Bay. You take the can of Natty Bo and you dip it on a plate of Old Bay, just like a margarita with salt in the rim, and
Before you open the can, right?
before you open the can, yeah. Then you open the can and then you drop a lime in, and it kind of mixes on top and goes in. Oh, it's delicious. Then you get a red nose because the seasoning stains your nose when you're drinking it.
That's why.
Yeah, if you see me around all weekend with a red nose, you'll know.
That's because it's Old Bay, yeah, nothing else. With that cleared up, Anthony got into the demo.
Growler, it fills right here with a regular CO2 inflator. There's a pressure release valve here, so after you've pressurized the system to 60 psi, it'll blow off any excess pressure. And even if you pressurize to 60 psi and the carbonation itself is going to sit over time and push its way out, it'll just release. That way you don't have a bomb, essentially,
right
inside of your refrigerator. So yeah, once it's all pressurized, there's a hose that goes to the bottom. The CO2 pushes the liquid down from the top, and then essentially you have. I know it's a waste. The internet people are gonna kill me.
Not for Natty Bo, they're not.
And then yeah, it just turns into a keg, and you can pour into cups or your mouth.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just allows
you are the life of the party. You show up with that.
It allows you to bring that nice fancy beer from your favorite brewery out with you and share it with your friends and not have to worry about it getting weird or funky after a couple days.
It's easy to maintain too. So like you buy something like that and you want, like, how often do you need to clean the tube, like, you know?
Oh, well, every time you empty it, you should wash it out with water for sure. No bleach at all, no soap or anything. Any trace of that'll get it funky. Yeah, just hot water. I mean, you can pull the silicone ring out of the cap and clean that with soap if you want to, but I wouldn't go touching soap on any of that stuff. There's just the chance of you soiling your good beer.
Kevin was clearly smitten and was already planning some Trails to Ales marketing.
So tell us about the options for colors, and can I get a custom logo on there?
Oh yeah, you sure can. So we do 18 different colors, powder coated in the US. Yeah, and you can get your business's logo etched on. They do laser engraving on the entire growler, which is different than anybody else that most other companies can do. A small patch. We can do the entire front, the entire bottom. We can do 3/4 of the entire growler. One part of the bottom has to have the Drink Tank logo on it. If you opt to do the entire thing, you just have to have the Drink Tank logo, and that's non-garnishable.
It was pretty clear a drink tank was in Kevin's future. But how soon? How about right after the fest? As his wife Paulina confirmed. Did Kevin come back from Dirt Rag Dirt Fest and the first thing he said was the fest was okay, but I want a drink tank? Was it like was it that cool?
He actually did say that. He actually said like, oh, drink tank has something really cool, a growler that is really cool. So for Father's Day, I was like, oh, perfect.
So he didn't
made it easy for me.
He didn't even wait for a baby. He just his first. Wait, this counts,
his first
right?
priority was the drink tank.
I said or Christmas.
Or Christmas. Yeah.
This is your drink tank.
That's my drink tank. Got it for Father's Day because I was so vocal about it when I came back from Dirt Rag Dirt Fest.
So you're saying like the sales pitch worked on you?
I think it did. I mean, it was a hands-on sales pitch, so I got to see it firsthand, and I knew that was something I had to put in my beer fridge.
But Kevin had a good argument in favor of his fancy new beer hauler.
For those, occasional times where you fill a growler and let's just say it's a 10% alcohol beer, you're not going to finish it all in one setting. So what better way to keep it fresh than with the drink tank?
Yeah. And hey, you can use some of your bike gear to keep it going.
Because it uses, I don't know if you want to look over here real quick, the same kind of air chuck that you use to inflate a bicycle tire. So this would be very familiar to a lot of our viewers.
Yeah, that's gonna cause interesting times in campgrounds when somebody needs to fill a tire and you
compromise.
Yeah, I know.
We got a big compromise.
Which one do we want to go with here?
We need to fill the keg growler.
Beer versus tire.
Yeah.
Spare tire or
Yeah. So I mean, you just pop this on here. So like I said, I already did it. So you're probably gonna see a little bit of beer just pop out here, but.
Maybe the drink tank with the Keg Cap kit is a bike accessory after all.